Nigel Farage, a transatlantic tug-of-war between constituency and campaign trail. The political landscape is rarely tranquil, but the tempest swirling around Nigel Farage, leader of the Reform UK party, is particularly turbulent. Accusations of neglecting his constituents, internal party feuds, and a seemingly endless transatlantic commute are casting a long shadow over his leadership. The latest storm centers around estimates suggesting Farage has dedicated over 800 hours to outside employment since his election, a significant chunk of time seemingly diverted from his primary duty, representing the people of Clacton. This staggering figure has ignited a firestorm of criticism. Matt Western, Labour MP for Warwick and Leamington, didn't mince words, stating, "It's embarrassing that Nigel Farage spent decades trying to get into Parliament, and now he does everything but represent his Clacton constituents." The stark reality is that while Farage champions a platform of representing the people's interests, the sheer volume of time dedicated to activities beyond his constituency raises serious questions about his commitment to his constituents' immediate needs. The sheer scale of 800 hours, a figure exceeding the equivalent of a full-time job, represents a considerable absence from the parliamentary duties and local engagement expected of an elected official. This isn't just about the numbers, it's about the perception of prioritization. Is the focus truly on Clacton, or is it elsewhere? The Reform UK leader's spokesperson remained unavailable for comment at the time of writing, leaving unanswered the crucial question of how this significant time commitment aligns with the demands of representing Clacton. Farage himself has previously sought to justify his actions, arguing that his international engagements constitute a form of global representation for Clacton, effectively taking the town's concerns to a wider stage. He further emphasizes his regular presence in his constituency, punctuated by his recent purchase of a home there. However, these justifications fail to address the core issue: the overwhelming amount of time allocated to activities outside of his parliamentary and constituency responsibilities. The claim of representing Clacton on the world stage sounds grandiose, but lacks concrete evidence of tangible benefits accruing to Clacton's residents as a direct result of this global activity. Adding fuel to the fire is Farage's latest fundraising trip to America, actively supporting Donald Trump's Republican Party. This latest venture underscores the persistent dedication of his time and energy to overseas political endeavors, leaving many to question the balance between his national and international commitments. This transatlantic focus, while possibly yielding personal or ideological satisfaction, raises legitimate concerns about the potential neglect of his immediate constituency responsibilities. The timing of this controversy is particularly sensitive. Reform UK is grappling with a significant internal crisis, triggered by the dramatic fallout with former MP Rupert Lowe. Lowe's suspension, following allegations of abusive behavior towards Reform Chair Zia Yousaf, allegations he denies, has sent shockwaves through the party. This internal turmoil has led to a number of resignations from branch officials, weakening the party's structure at a critical juncture. With crucial by-elections looming in Runcorn, mayoral elections spanning from Doncaster to Lincoln, and the approaching local council elections in May, the party desperately needs unity and maximum manpower. Instead, it finds itself battling internal strife and facing public scrutiny over its leader's commitment to his constituents. The situation is complex and multifaceted, with no easy answers. While Farage argues that his global influence indirectly benefits Clacton, the sheer number of hours spent elsewhere raises serious questions about his priorities. His absence, both physical and arguably, in terms of dedicated attention, invites criticism and fuels concerns about the potential abandonment of his core responsibilities. The internal party divisions further complicate the situation, highlighting a party struggling to maintain cohesion at a crucial moment. The coming months will undoubtedly be a testing time for Farage and Reform UK as they navigate these challenges and strive to regain public trust and internal stability. The question remains: can Farage successfully reconcile his ambitious global aspirations with his obligations to the people who elected him? Only time will tell if this balance can be achieved, or if the transatlantic tug-of-war will ultimately prove detrimental to his leadership and the future of his party.